talking to people that have mostly had to deal with contracts and reading contracts. The average person don't do that. They just don't. That's why I'm dealing with the law or dealing with how words can seem to certain people. That's why some things seem smoother than to others because they're not in places where they have to read these type of these contracts, pages and pages of wordplay. That's why a lot of the people that you say are on this line are successful because of that. If you don't, if you don't want to read, or if you don't have to be in place for people that can interpret the words to you, then most of the time people end up being, I would say, knowledge efficient, and they're just not. They just can't grab it. And by the time they get on this line where you're drilling them and you're saying, "Hey, man, this got to be done. It's got to be done. It's got to be done." A lot of times they've never had to do it, so they don't understand what you're saying, and they think you're too harsh.
Well, there's something else.
And I'm not saying you. I'm just saying dealing with the whole process as
Oh,
far
it's
as
fine. It's fine. I'm going to be that way. I'm a coach, but I'm going to tell you something that's also interesting for those who are on this line. Everybody's an athlete. I just looked at it real quickly. BA, high end baseball player. Brett played football. You played football in Southeast. I mean, in Bradenton. Daly,
mhm.
the basketball player. MJ's a football player, and I played football. I'm wondering if that. I don't know. Brett has his own this thing about guys who have because he's I won't say part of the manosphere because I didn't enter into the manosphere that way. I was on the other side of it, kind of like what even before Kevin did what Kevin was doing. I was doing more what they call pickup the pickup stuff, which wasn't really my passion. But I'm just wondering, is it the competitive nature? I think just has to be in you in order to do what we're talking about here. But the crazy part is everybody on the line could afford representation. And I do recommend people get high representation, but something made him decide to you know, it would have helped if MJ would have been a little bit kinder, but he said you can really get jammed uh if you don't have the right resources. And I know he wasn't just talking about economic resources, but if you don't have these resources, you can be in a really bad place. Um, I
But
don't.
he's not wrong. He's not wrong in that. If you don't surround yourself with useful tools, meaning me, you, whoever in the circle, we're useful.